Welcome and welcome back to my channel. I am Leleti and here we talk about money and general lifestyle issues. So how far are you with your New Year's or not New Year's, this year's goals? Are you tracking them? What's going on? Well, okay. One of our goals this year is to read 12 books. They span from autobiographies, about finances, about just fiction, just 12 books. I have not limited to myself to the genres to read from, but there has to be at least 2 financial books and autobiography, and the rest I can fill in as I go. So in light of that, today I'll be talking about the 3 books in my shelf, the new books in my shelf. So reading 12 books in a year translates to a book every month, and for the first quarter I am intending to read these 3 books that I am bringing to your attention. So the first book is The Smart Money Woman. Now from The Smart Money Woman we have a tribe. So it's The Smart Money Tribe. The Smart Money Tribe, yes. This is from Arese Ugu, who wrote The Smart Money Woman, and it is now a TV series in Netflix. So it's about money, but a lot of stories in between, as with any other shows, to fill in the time. So it's about this 5 women in different industries, about their daily lives, living the soft life and managing their aspects, money troubles, family beliefs, and that how you've been brought up, your first association with money, what you relate it to, how you treat money, where you are now, the new aspects of money that you're picking up as you grow, how you're applying it in your planning. Just a story about money, but in story form. So it is interesting and an easy read. As you can see the print. So it's a very easy read. So this one is among the books that I'll be reading this first quarter. The second book is Men Don't Love Women Like You by G.L. Lambert. You know him. He's all about empowering women and telling him about the tricks of men and how not to get swindled by men, how not to be swindled out of love by men. So basically this is just those books that I'm just feeling you just know to understand a man's okay, considering that actually he is the guy who wrote Whole Tactics. So it's just getting a man's perspective on relationships and women, like on the other gender, like how important the level of importance they place into a relationship, why they act the way they do in relationship to in regards to relationship, and where they would treat one woman like this and treat another like that. Because sometimes you with a guy and you swear that he's stingy, but he meets another woman and the other woman swears that he is generous. So this is just to understand why they would treat one woman like this and a different woman a different way. The third book in my first quarter is The Outliers. The Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell. You know Malcolm Gladwell and his books about success and why anyone and everyone can succeed. This one is, in a nutshell, it says that persistence trumps talent. Like, you start out talented, all of you, but the difference between those who succeed and those who do not succeed is the persistence and consistency. it is a role in this book that from research it is said that if you put in 10,000 hours, is it 10,000 hours? Yeah, then you can master and perfect any skill. So how often you practice it, how consistently you practice, regardless of the talent, and that would determine your chance of success, if any, because we all have, not if any, because we all have a chance at success. So it is not the talent, it is the persistence, how often you work at it, how determined you are to succeed. So what are you giving your time to? They say that your 8 to 5 pays your bills, but what you do because between now 6 and midnight, 5 and midnight, is what makes you a legend. That is what gives you money, that is what gives you skill, that is what makes you you. So those are the 3 books that I am reading. To recap, The Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell, Smart Money Woman by Arasegu Ugu, and Men Don't Love Women Like You by J. Lambert. So let's make it a discussion. What are you reading? And would you consider reading these books, especially this one? And if you are a man, do you agree with... No, okay, I think you... I don't know if you would be reading this if you are a man, but if you've heard of him, do you understand? Do you agree with his view of what men do to other women and to women in general, and the general rules that apply for them to do that? So that will be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.